The lover, the heart, the beloved, the devoted. Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, revelling in beauty, song, art, music, sense and sensuality. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, we kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by the getting there, but by the slow merging of self and other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, with no expectations or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world presents, revelling in the glorious details, grateful to savour every last drop of life's offerings. The card means connection, expansion, devotion and awe. The lover archetype is present everywhere, not just where conventional forms of pleasure and beauty are found. The lover's awe is unconditional. When you hold someone's gaze for several moments, you'll feel the lover within you awaken. It is common to seek the lover in another. The true gift is finding the lover in yourself. It's 7:45. I thought I'd start early today so I can avoid the noise from outside. And notice it doesn't say the lovers, it says the lover, and it refers to the lover. Oh, look at this one. This one is the lover of all things that are bad for us. I'm going to use the red elephant because the red elephant is the physical elephant that's wrapped up in sensuous pleasures of food and drink and excess, you know. And then we've got the lover of the fight. Who here loves a good fight? Or fight for truth and justice? It's still a fight, isn't it? So I'm going to make that the white one. And then we have got the fight for the safety of our loved ones. The fight that is the protection. This is the green dependable elephant who will fight for their family. Huh? Fight for safety. Fight for... And this one's the fight for freedom. This little cat's fighting to get out of the cage. Fight for freedom. Lovely. Let's make some piles, shall we? Excess. Freedom. Protection of family. Fight for fairness. Okay. There are lots of reasons to fight for things, aren't there? But I don't know why I've suddenly decided that the lover card is with the backdrop of fighting, because it's the opposite of that, isn't it? But it's love. It's the love within us. The love for other people, the love for food and drink, the love for fairness, the love for freedom. That makes us fight for it. What is it there's a fight going on for in your little world? Shall we see what cards come up for you? See what cards come up for these piles around the lover. Okay, so when you're walking down the road and you see a butterfly and you appreciate that, you love it, that's the lover coming alive within you. When you see a rainbow and you appreciate the awe of that, appreciating things in nature, that's the lover in you coming alive, that you would notice it and appreciate that, right? The lover of the rain, lover of the storms, the lover of the fresh smell of the earth that's been rained on after the droughts. And then I'm going to open some tarot cards for these same subjects of the lover, and the tarot cards are going to show us what it is you're going to have to love. So where is the love coming into your world? We're going to use the tarot cards to see that. Where is it coming from? Who is it? Is it a person? Is it a project? Is it a thing? What is it? What is it? Now, dear lovely YouTubers, people who watch my channel, let me know if you've had any synchronicities and seen any signs of the things that I've assigned and given to the readings. because I've taken to adding a sign, something that shows up, you know, like a butterfly. Let me know when a butterfly comes into your world, you know, for that reading. And I said that the other day, just if my first one wasn't the first one, probably the second one, but I've denoted signs. The star, reminder of intuition. For all of these piles, use your intuition. And a butterfly tried to get into my car as I was driving. And I had to hold my hand up to stop it from getting in and flying around inside my car. Yeah. And I was on a busy main road. It's not the place you'd expect to see butterflies, but it is definitely butterfly season. They're everywhere, right? And I just had to put my hand up like that, say no, and it just flew away, went the other way. And then I walked around the block. Admittedly, it was the first sort of hour that it was remotely cool enough to be out if you're wearing a fur coat and you've got nothing on your feet, right, like a cat does. Walked around the block, saw no fewer than 4 cats without collars. Cats without collars, what is the universe trying to say? Freedom. Don't be too quick to give up your freedom. Okay. I'm not sure who that message is for. Guess it's for me, right? Not be too quick to give up my freedom. So thanks for watching this little pile preparation. Dear lovely YouTube watchers. Let me know if you've got any thoughts or feedback about my little readings, or if they've shown up in your world in any way. I'm going to do the red elephant first, because the red elephant here is in need of what? A reminder to do the good things that are healthy for you, to trust your intuition to know what that is, right? So we've got the tarot cards as to what's to come. And we've got the oracle cards. The general wisdom for this little elephant around the lover is new love. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful and amazing and synchronistic, right? I love the synchronicity of that, because using your intuition is really the opposite of indulging in physical pleasures, right? But equally, using your intuition to know what not to do and to know which way to go in order for your new love to come into your life, come into your world. Earth connections. Again, a perfect card for the earthy reading. We have decided that this is an earthbound elephant. It doesn't mean that you can't have intuitions, it just means that you are very strongly connected to pleasures of the body. Oh wow, personal choice. This card does not come up often. This is where you put your own emblem in there to choose for yourself what your spirit animal is. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. Well, because we're doing the elephant card reading, I'm guessing we should make that the elephant, shouldn't we? The elephant or the swan, you choose. Okay, and it's also your personal choice. You can put whatever animal you want in there. And then we've got the consciousness card again. Just a greater awareness, greater self-awareness. This is what you're going to love learning about. Okay, so you are looking for a new love, which doesn't necessarily have to mean a new relationship, dear red elephant. What it can mean is a new renewed interest in the spiritual side of nature, right? Improving your own intuition to get out of your physical, the love of physical things, and into a new realm of love of spiritual things. Let's see, there's money. Yeah, we have to put this over on the material side because that is what you are known for, little red elephant. But at the same time, there's the wishing and the news that things were different. There's a Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles twice. Okay, so lovely, wonderful elephant. It could well be that in this lifetime you're never gonna give up your love or need or demand for money and material wealth, and that is at the expense of the relationship. So this is what you've got to ask yourself at the crossroads there. Are you able to find a relationship that understands your need for security in the financial and the money and material aspect of life? Can you do it? Can you believe that you can do it? Let me open the Black Cat Tarot. let's have a little look and see if it's possible for this little red elephant to find someone who realises how important money is to them. Not because, the Eight of Wands, yeah, I would say, yeah, look at this. This is the suitor. This is the Queen of Pentacles sitting within her little perfect abode there. And here's the suitor with his top hat bringing a wand and bringing her what he hopes will enhance her life. But she doesn't need anything from him, but she wants him. Okay, so yeah, definitely that is possible. Wonderful. Come on then, little red elephant, let's hear you roar. Let's do a trumpety trump. Let me know when that happens. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Right, for my next reading, I'm going to use an Urban Crow Oracle card. And I'm going to use this Urban Crow for the elephant pack that likes, well, I was going to say fight for fairness, but actually I'll wait and see what card comes up and see which pack it relates to. Oh, all of them. Communication. Okay, the importance of communication from the crow. Now, whenever I hear a crow crowing near me, I always say, oh, I'm going to have something to crow about. That's how I believe that means. Okay, according to this little book, when I lived in my 3rd floor apartment, one of my neighbourhood crows would often come calling on my balcony in the morning. This was before we adopted our pup Layla, who took up chasing the crows away. There was one crow in particular that stood out that my daughter and I eventually named Brave One, because he or she would go right up to our sliding glass door and rap-a-tap-tap impatiently with its beak. This delightfully persistent bird was looking for a handout. Communication brings the message to speak up, state what you want. You may think those around you know your needs and desires, but they may not be the case. Now is the time to articulate your wishes. Communication asks that you get clear on what you want so that there will be no misunderstanding or confusion later. Although communication may point to a situation on an earthly level, it may also indicate that you need to be clearer with what you want when communicating with your spirit guides or higher self. Are you being too vague? Are you asking for exactly what you want? Yeah, often we ask for what we don't want, don't we? Okay, in which case, because there's a mention of the spiritual, we're going to have a look at this Lilac Elephant and this little cat that's having a fight for freedom. They're all tied up behind a wired cage. Where is your cage, little purple elephant? Truth and integrity. Okay, so you are a lover of the truth and integrity, and it probably irritates you when other people aren't. Focus. This is asking you to not scatter your energy by being bothered about other people who don't appear to have any integrity. Oh wow, dragonfly, magic. This is very transformational, personal transformation. This is dragonfly. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Wonderful. It's a beautiful card for change if that's what you're looking for. And again, we have this totality cards, which seems to come up quite a lot to remind you that you have to make a jump and make a trust, and trust all the links in the chain, that you're going to be held, right? You're not going to fall. And is this what the fear is? This is the fear that you're going to make a mistake and you're going to fall and you're going to lose everything. But these cards here show you're not. Here's the Sun, positivity, all's well that ends well, right? The Five of Swords is the mentally worrying that things aren't going to work. The Hermit, this is you sitting in on your own thinking, I can't see how anything's going to change. But there's a little glimmer of hope there for the future. You've got to let that glimmer of hope turn into a blast of positivity. And the Moon comes up for the counselling, when a person needs to have a look at what is really holding them back, and to love that process of the counselling, and to love knowing that who you are and how you're being on the planet is something worth loving, and to know to love yourself and to allow other people to love you. Yay, that's a lovely card. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Okay, this little cat in a kilt. There's a little cat in a kilt here who wants to fight for justice. Lover of justice, this one. Okay, and I'm going to have a look and see this little cat movie tarot, because there's always a film involving fight for fairness, isn't there? Some people be calm about it. Okay, so less fighting and more calm reflection and calm responses to what's happening around you will bring fairness about quicker than if you feel you've got to fight for it. Okay, less fighting, more loving. Study. So there's lots to learn, something to learn for you. Awareness. So you're going to have increased awareness about your role in life. Increased awareness of that. The links, the keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. The silence and solitude, you will find your strength. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Okay, and experiencing. Have you noticed the warmth of these colours? The nice pinks and oranges and the warmth contrast with the white, doesn't it? The white elephant. Now, this is the white with all the pinks and oranges on this lover card. And this spiritual elephant who loves, you know, the storyline. They love the narrative to be correct. And yet at the same time, this spread is asking you to remember, to experience your share of life and to recognise where the unfair fight isn't your fight to have. There's the fight, Six of Swords, but there's the Empress as well. That's a beautiful card, isn't it? This is you feeling like you are in the creation of your world, but you're having this arguing with someone else, Princess of Swords, and the Five of Wands. It's just purely a power struggle here over who's going to be in charge. And so for you, dear lovely spiritual elephant, how to win this argument is to rise above it, not get involved in the argument, and enjoy experiencing as much of your life as you can. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now. The green elephant, the protector of the family. Now we have a white cat tarot for this one, just for this particular green elephant reading. Shall we? I think we should. Haha. Look at that, Seven of Swords. This is a person who doesn't want to look at the truth necessarily, and they're carrying all their own demons with them. Right, there's two ways, there's lots of ways of looking at this card, right? This person lines their own path with swords, but they've got more swords that they're carrying than they're running through, so they're safe. And because they're keeping all their swords to themselves, they don't have to look, they just run away under the cover of the new moon. So it's not a full moon, there's darkness being offered and shadow and shade and all those avoidance techniques that people use. They don't have to stop and face their demons, they don't have to stop, they just keep running. Just keep running. Abundance. Oh, that's beautiful. Abundance of not just money, but abundance of people. Abundance of things to love. The vision. Dear, beautiful green elephant pile. You have the vision to know what is coming to you. And with this abundance, it's reminding me of the law of attraction. There's a lot of picturing and imagining what you would love to come your way. Patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Wants a wish. Have a wish on my sneeze, dear lovely green elephant picker. Step confidently toward your purpose, and patience will bring you reward. And conditioning. I swear this card came up the other day. Conditioning. This is the idea that you have brought things with you from your past. So the story here is, in order to move into your future that you want, that you can see, that you know is coming, you have to deal with your past in a proper way. Two of Swords. This, again, why all these swords for the green elephant who's beautiful and calm and peaceful? Look at this, you've got a beautiful Nine of Cups, the real happiness, abundance of love and happiness card. and the Princess of Swords. So again, there's somebody that you're at odds with and not having as much of a harmonious relationship as you could. Now these two cards came up for the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard reading that I did. So just make sure that the person you're dealing with is being honest with you. Okay? And yes, it's important to have females in your life, but if they're not being honest with you, you have to recognise if you want to be in their worlds or not. Right? And that pain that you have to look at by terminating something that isn't working, avoiding it isn't going to make the pain go away. Okay? But looking at it is going to lead to greater happiness. To do that, you've got to know who you are first, which involves this counselling business, you know, taking a look at your own inner shadow. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.